October 10th, 2007. The world was graced with a Smash Bros. Character reveal that, even to this day, has yet to be topped. Until October 5th, 2021, but this video isn't about Sora. With a character like Sonic being iconic as he is, it's a wonder he didn't join the biggest crossover in gaming sooner. People were hyped. Then Smash Bros. Came out and people were left wondering, what the hell happened to Sonic? A gaming icon, Mario's rival, the character that helped Sega nearly overthrow the veritable juggernaut of the games industry at the time, Nintendo. Reduced to a moveset with the primary attack being a spin dash. Look, Mr. Sakurai is a genius when it comes to game design. And he can be incredibly creative with a character's moveset. But I feel like he kind of dropped the ball with Sonic. So, that's what I aim to fix. In this video, my goal is to create a brand new moveset for Sonic in Smash Bros. And give him the moveset justice that he truly deserves. Now before we begin, I must clarify a few things. Number 1. This video is not meant to be an attack on Mr. Sakurai or how he handled Sonic in Smash. I know that seems obvious, but I guarantee some people will get mad. Number 2. Some moves will be altered from their game counterparts to make them more suitable for Smash, or will come from other pieces of Sonic media, or will be entirely new creation by yours truly. Number 3. Some moves will be kept the same, as there are quite a few moves from his original moveset that I like. Number 4. This video idea was given to me by Chomper Electric on Twitter. Go follow him. Number 5. Lucariboi is making his own video, but for Mario. The link will be in the description once he releases it. And number 6. It's my birthday today. So, if you could all subscribe, that would be a great birthday present. And with that all out of the way, let's begin. For Sonic's jab, I'd figured I'd keep the basic 3-hit combo with the 2 punches and a kick. But I'm also going to make this move a rapid jab, where Sonic kicks repeatedly. Sorta like the kick Sonic used against Mario in their first death battle. God, even when making a video entirely different from Death Battle, I still can't help bringing it up. Anyway, the reason I chose this motion instead of a similar animation to Fox's in Smash is because I think this one looks way cooler. And it's just way more Sonic-styled. For Sonic's forward tilt, he'll do a simple roundhouse kick, Shadow style. Not really much to say about this one, it's just a roundhouse kick, Shadow style. The Shadow style at the end of the roundhouse kick is very important. For his up tilt, Sonic will do a straight upwards kick that has a tipper on the end of his shoe. For those who don't know what a tipper is, it's basically an attack that does a lot more damage on the very tip of the weapon, or in this case, shoe. Think Byleth's forward smash in Ultimate. For Sonic's down tilt, he'll do a slide kick like he does in 06. Yes, I looked everywhere in the Sonic series for potential moves. This kick will have Sonic slide forward, dealing damage to whoever gets caught in its range. Also, you can hold down the button for Sonic to do an infinite slide like in 06. What do you expect? It's a slide kick, nothing special. Finally, for Sonic's dash attack, he will do, and this is going to be a bit of a controversial take, the boost. The way this move works is as follows. As Sonic runs and the player presses the A button, or whatever button you have mapped to the neutral attacks on your controller, he'll have a sudden burst of speed, allowing him to essentially headbutt his opponent at Mach speeds. I originally had this idea that whenever Sonic does his dash attack, he'd basically run forward, hitting everything in his path until the player swapped directions or let go of the stick. But that wouldn't work well, as some stages are pretty short in length, meaning the boost would be useless on certain stages. I don't know if this is a controversial take or not, but I'm keeping Sonic's current F smash. I like it. And if you don't like it, you're entitled to your own opinion. Sonic's up smash, though, is a move that will be changing. Instead of a Sonic spin dash in the air, this time he'll do the super peel out. I know this move seems out of place for a up smash, but really, I wanted to include this move somehow, and this was the only way I could think to do it without compromising any of the other moves I have planned. Anywho, the way this move works is similar to his original up smash, only it has a much wider hitbox. If an enemy hits the edge of the super peel out, they'll be sent away from Sonic, but if they are caught on the inner edge, or the center of the peel out, they'll be trapped in and take a crap ton of damage. And finally, for Sonic's down smash, he'll do a move that I like to call Outburst. How Outburst works is pretty simple. Sonic will spin around super fast, similar to what he does in the Archie comics. And it does different amounts of damage depending on where you are. If you're too close to Sonic and get hit by his arms, it won't do that much damage, but you will be trapped and the damage will stack. If you're not close enough and you get hit by the wind, it won't do that much damage either, but you will be sent flying away from Sonic. But if you get caught by Sonic and get hit by his hands, it will do the most amount of damage. Also, the longer you charge up the down smash, the more Sonic will do it. Sonic's neutral air won't change too much, but it will be the same basic spin dash in midair, but for an added bit of flair, that rhymes, I'll add the insta shield from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, giving him a bit of invulnerability while he does it. Same goes for Sonic's back air and up air. I really like them both. I'm keeping them the same, especially the back air. It's so cool. And I also really couldn't think of anything else for them. Maybe a backwards roundhouse kick, but I already gave Sonic a roundhouse kick with his F-tilt, so it wouldn't work. For Sonic's forward air, I'll be changing it back to his forward air from Brawl, which was a basic axe kick forward that had a sweet spot which allowed Sonic to spike his enemies into the blast zone. Kinda like Mario's fair, but with a foot instead. Now for Sonic's down air. Yeah, the shooting star kick is cool and all, but let's change it to something a little bit more game accurate. I don't know what this move is called, downward dash kick. There we go. It's basically the same one Sonic does in most of the Boost games, and that's about it. It has the potential to spike. Think of it like Greninja's down air, but Sonic is doing it. And then you get the downward dash kick. I actually don't know what that move is called. Is it really called the downward dash kick? Because if I'm right, then I am a damn psychic. Alright, once again, I will be keeping the grab and pummel the same as they were in Ultimate. Same goes for the up throw. It's Sonic throwing the grabbed enemy onto his back, sending them upwards. I really can't think of anything more creative than that, so y'all will just have to deal with it. But I promise you, this will be the last instance of me keeping one of Sonic's moves the same as in Smash Ultimate. The rest are entirely different. I promise. Starting off with Sonic's forward throw, which I like to call the Tornado Toss, Sonic will spin around super fast whilst holding the enemy he's grabbed and yeet them forward. Now, despite this having no actual inspiration in Sonic games, movies, comics, or cartoons, it does have an inspiration. But we have to go back to the faraway year of 2020. September, to be exact, to yet another episode of Death Battle, baby. That's right, I'll never stop bringing up this series, even in videos it isn't actually about. Anyway, this move is basically a one-to-one recreation of the spinny throw that Wally West, the best Flash, did against Archie Sonic. Only this time, it's Sonic's turn to do the spinning. I promise, this is the last time I bring Death Battle into this video. Music doesn't count. Moving on to Sonic's back throw, which is probably my second favorite of the throws I've come up with, Sonic does what I like to call the nothing personal, kid. I couldn't think of anything else. Sonic will basically use his super speed to move behind the enemy and kick him in the back, breaking their spine in two. but not Sonic's. He's got multiple spines. I'm sorry. And finally, Sonic's down throw, which is my favorite of the throws I have come up with. Sonic's down throw is what I like to call the triple ball bounce. Sonic will jump in the air, spin up into a ball, and basically slam into his enemy caught in this attack 3 times. If you haven't guessed already, this move is a reference to the best fight scene in Sonic Movie 2, Sonic vs. Knuckles. Only this move will be a lot faster as it takes place in real time and not slow motion like it does in the movie. Alright, remember when I said that the rest of these moves are entirely original? That's a half-truth, and you'll see why. For Sonic's neutral special, he wields a gun like Shadow the Hedgehog in the hit game Shadow the Hedgehog for the GameCube. Okay, so obviously I'm kidding. Sonic's real neutral special is actually the spin dash. Yep, I chose the spin dash over the homing attack for the neutral special. The spin dash will work as follows. By pressing and holding the B button, Sonic will rev up, and by letting go of the button, he'll dash forward. But by mashing the B button, it'll make him go faster. It's simple but effective. For Sonic's new side special, I decided to give him something from a game that isn't even out yet at the time of recording this. The Psy-Loop. I know it seems like a weird choice considering, again, Frontiers isn't out yet, but trust me on this one, please. Now, the Psy-Loop is a weird move to pick considering Smash is a 2D platformer fighter and Frontiers is an open zone 3D platformer. But hear me out. The way the Psy-Loop works is a combination of Ness's PK Thunder and Pac-Man's Power Pellet. The player will basically create a trail that Sonic will follow when you let go of the stick. If you just choose to use the Psy-Loop in a straight line, Sonic running into an opponent won't do that much damage, about 0.3 or 0.4%. But if you choose to loop the Psy-Loop, not only will Sonic do basically a lot more damage, about 6 to 8%, but anyone caught in the loop will be trapped and have 20 to 25% done to them. Only caveat is, trying to loop the loop will leave you vulnerable until you can get the loop looped. Try saying that 10 times fast, it's impossible. Sonic's new up special will be the Lightspeed Dash. But not Smash's Lightspeed Dash, no. This Lightspeed Dash will work kinda like Ridley's Up B. Sonic will pause in midair and throw up a trail of rings, and then dash upwards, or in whichever direction you input it into the stick. Again, like Ridley's Up B, dealing damage to whoever is in your way. That's about it. It's a simple... Look, Smash's Lightspeed Dash is utterly pathetic, so I went with an actual cool version of the Lightspeed Dash where he actually flies up or follows a trail of rings. Again, no disrespect to Mr. Sakurai, he's genius when it comes to game design, and I'm just a lowly peasant against him, but come on, man. And finally, Sonic's down special. This will be a nice and simple Sonic wind attack. Sonic will spin his arms around in front of him, creating a tornado and sending anyone caught up in the tornado upwards. Kinda like the tornadoes on Hyrule Castle. This move won't have range, but it does have kill potential. Your opponent has to basically be directly in front of you for it to work, otherwise you're just creating a tornado to prove that you can. For Sonic's new Final Smash, he does what I like to call the Super Sonic Special, or the Triple S for short. Sonic will pull out a Chaos Emerald and use Chaos Control to stop time in a small area. This will lead to a cinematic cutscene where anyone caught in Chaos Control will be teleported to the mini arena that Sonic fights the sumo boss in Sonic Frontiers. Yes, I know that I'm using Sonic Frontiers again, but I can't help myself, I'm so hyped for this game. The camera will then pan up to Super Sonic. Super Sonic will then spin dash in midair and fly towards the enemy, or enemies, making contact with them and causing them to fall over as he flies upwards, still spin dashing on his way up. Sonic will then fly down into the arena and pinball himself around the stage like he does in both Sonic Movie 1 and Sonic Frontiers. After bouncing all over the place like a bouncy ball, Sonic will send his opponents upwards with a kick, sending them across the horizon before turning back into regular Sonic. Hey, wow, that was a video. That was a video about a moveset overhaul for Sonic and Smash. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have your own ideas, leave them down in the comments below, and I won't read them. I'm just kidding. I read a lot. I read all the comments I get. I don't get many, so I have time. Oh yeah. And also, it's my birthday today. Yay! I'm posting this on my birthday. So your birthday present to me can be you subscribing and ringing that bell so you never miss another upload from me again. I don't know why you would want to do that, but it helps me, and it helps me entertain you guys, so thanks. Okay, I'm just gonna... Big thanks to Chomper Electric on Twitter. He was the one who gave me this idea in the first place. Link to his Twitter will be in the description. He's a cool dude. He makes, like, really good art as well. Also a big Sonic fan, so that's fun. Also, don't forget to check out Lucariboi's video on Mario's Moveset Overhaul when that eventually comes out. I don't know when he'll post it, but he'll post it probably sometime. And when he does, it'll be in the link in the description. That's really all about it. That's really all I have to say about this. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you want me to do another one of these videos, or create an entirely different moveset for a character that isn't in Smash, then let me know. Because I would be down to do this again. It was a lot of fun researching Sonic. Like, I mean, it's basically what I do in my free time, so... Death Battle stuff isn't going away. Far from it. Death Battle stuff is going to be staying on the channel for a while. At least until Death Battle ends. Probably a little bit after that, because I'm going to be out of... I don't know what to do then. I mean, I'm still planning for this whole gaming thing. If you guys want to do that, or if you guys want to watch that, I figured I might as well get some of my friends on as well. We can play some horror games together, get some scares and stuff. Play some Minecraft, Gmod, all that kind of stuff. It's all the fun stuff. Anyway, I literally have nothing left for this conclusion, so I will see you all when Jason vs. Michael comes out. Bye-bye! Also, don't forget to wish me a happy birthday.